Hello there YouTube, it's the Goatan back once again with another video, this time talking about VR sickness. Now I've got my headset here, and the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to clean it using a trusty lens pen. Never underestimate the power of cleaning the lenses. If you haven't got a lens pen, I highly recommend picking one up. I use mine instead of a cloth. Now if you're wondering how you clean these other bits, like this rubber bit at the back here, or inside here, I use a dead easy solution, wet wipes. They're cheap, and they'll do the job fantastic. Okay, so let's take a look at the lenses, and I'll show you the pen. Alright, so here I've got the lenses all set up. So, it's got two ends, and the first end you're going to want is this brush bit, and you just looking to brush off all the bits of dust. It's anti-static, shouldn't cause any scratches to your lenses, just be as brutal as you need to, just get all the rubbish off there. You can see my lenses look awesome, but I'm going to show you how to use this other bit as well. Now this is the carbon end, and this sucks up all of the gunk off your lenses. You just want to just go around in circles. You don't have to press on it dead hard, but it does need to be a little bit firm just to get contact on there and just make circles. You recommend it to go from the outside towards the inside, and that way it should suck up all of the grease and any bits of gunk on there for you. And that's it, little circles, job done. The next thing we're going to do is measure the eye-to-eye distance. Getting this right actually improves focus in all of your games, so straight away if you can see things better, you're going to feel a little bit more comfortable in VR. Now it is something that should be part of the setup of the PlayStation headset, but it's not, and I'll show you where to find that. It's here. If you go to Settings, Devices, PlayStation VR, you want to find this one I've got highlighted on the screen, Measure Eye-to-Eye Distance. And once inside there, you get to a little wizard where it'll give you a distance for your eye-to-eyes, and you can manually change it until it's comfortable, or you can click Next, go through the wizard, and it'll give you a semi-accurate setting to put in there. Now what I would always say is if you do go through the wizard, do it a couple of times just to make sure you get things absolutely spot on. This next one might seem obvious, but take breaks when you need to. There's no crime in taking the headset off and taking it easy for a few minutes, especially if you're starting to feel a bit unwell. The last thing you want to do is push yourself too far too soon, and then you're going to start associating putting the headset on with being sick. It's just not worth it. If you start to feel a bit uneasy, take the headset off, take 5 minutes, come back, put it on, and you might find you'll be able to last a bit longer. What should happen is over time, you'll start to realise you're wearing the headset for longer, you're spending more time playing games, less time having to take the headset off. And that's only a good thing. So remember, if you feel a bit poorly, don't push it, stop, take it easy. And number 4, take medication. You can take seasickness tablets, motion sickness tablets, that sort of stuff. They do have the side effect of making you feel a little drowsy. I didn't like that. So I would recommend ginger. Ginger tablets work. Ginger tea, which is what I've got the image of. I used ginger tea, especially in the early days of VR, and I found that quite helpful. You don't have to take medicine, but if you want to, it is an option. VR sickness is different for everyone. It's very much an individual thing, but there are certain games that are going to make you feel worse off than others, especially when you're new to VR. The whole thing with VR sickness is it's a dissociation between playing the game, watching yourself move, and knowing you're sitting in the chair, and it just takes a bit of time to get over that. So what I would recommend here is picking games where you don't move, like Untitled Chapter, Rush of Blood. You're sat in a chair and you're on a roller coaster ride. Now, if you don't want to scare the living daylights out of yourself, and you want to play something a bit different, there are other options. You can play like Batman VR, PSVR Worlds has some great experiences. There's a couple on there that might make you feel a bit poorly, but a lot of them are static. Super Hot is another fantastic example. I mean, it's an absolute great game in the first place anyway, but you do stand more or less on the same spot, dodging bullets and punching things in VR. What worked for me was I got into playing Eve Valkyrie. It's an absolutely fantastic space dogfighting game. If you've ever watched Star Wars and you thought, damn it, I'd love to do a run on the Death Star. I mean, this gives you that kind of feeling, but it's like PvP. You play against other players. It just happened to be one of those games I enjoyed. I sat and played a lot of. And before I knew it, I was not really having to take many breaks at all. And then I found I could go from playing games like Eve Valkyrie to playing games like Rigs. Depending on sensibilities, talking about Rigs. Rigs is a great game, it's a lot of fun, but it does take a little bit of time to work up your kind of like VR legs to be able to play it. Now, am I saying that you personally can't do that? Not at all, you know, give it a go, you might be alright. But if you do find it does upset you a little bit, play it in small doses, play other titles, until in time you realise you can play rigs without a single problem. And I'm not gonna lie, my first experience of rigs was on the demo disc and it made me feel absolutely rotten. But once it was the PS Plus game, and it was free to download, I downloaded it, played it again, and I realised I could play it without actually feeling any VR sickness symptoms at all. And I thoroughly enjoyed the experience. So what I'm really saying here is, don't let VR sickness put you off playing the game. Just give yourself some time, and then you'll find out you'll be able to come back to it later on, and you'll be able to enjoy it for what it is. Games like Skyrim are quite good. They offer different ways to play, so you can use the DualShock 4 controller, you can use your Move ones, you've got teleportation, smooth locomotion. Now what you will find is once you do get your VR legs, the only way you're going to want to play games is with all the comfort settings turned off, and on top of that, you're going to want smooth motion for everything. You're just going to find teleportation completely ruins the immersion, which is a bit weird, but it's kind of awesome at the same time. And I think it's something the industry itself is going to start to recognise, is that they might just have to say, oh, this game's potentially going to make you ill, but for those people out there that don't experience motion sickness, here you go, and we're just going to get titles that let you run around as fast as you want. Like, I played Doom BFR with the aim controller, smooth locomotion, absolute no sickness at all. I've been playing Skyrim quite a bit, no sickness at all. It's really enjoyable using the DualShock 4 because you can sidestep and you can run around it quick, but it just takes time. All I'm really saying is take your time, don't rush things, and you'll find before you know it, you can enjoy games the way that a lot of the veterans do, which is smooth locomotion, zero comfort settings. Thanks for watching the video, I'm the Goat.